Hi, boys and girls. We're going to do some Go Math pages again, okay? So it was this packet, chapter 2. We're almost done. And then this is where we left off. Remember the white pages you get to throw out. And then I know this might be a little confusing, but, oops. Yeah, this here, it says to use your cubes. And down at the bottom it would say, you see the 4 cars. It says, Brandon has a set of toy cars. How many cars? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it says, Jay has a number of toy cars that's less than Brandon's. So the kids could do anything that's less than. They could do 2 is less than. And they're supposed to use their cubes like this, okay? What I'm going to tell you guys is that these 2 pages to me were very confusing. I understood it. This one here, it said to make a train, a cube train that's greater than 3, and to draw it here. But then I just did not understand the bottom on both of these pages. And I think it's a little confusing for the kids. So I tell you what, I'm going to tear these pages out, okay? So we don't do that very often, but so the reason I'm showing you that is so that you know where we're at. Okay, so what we're going to do is skip some pages, and I will write this on the assignment page that so you know, but page 77. This one is a little clearer to me. It makes a little bit more sense. And it's super easy. You do have to read the directions because they're switching off from circle the one that's greater or circle the one that's less or maybe the same. So you do have to read the directions. I'm going to start right here. Just count the cows and put the number here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't want to do too much because that's going to be super easy for the kids. Count the chickens, put the number at the bottom, compare the numbers and tell a friend which number is greater and which number is less. Okay, so if you're telling somebody which number is greater, greater means more, which number is less? 3 is less. And it just says to tell a friend. It doesn't say to circle. Now, I just finished testing the progress report, and the test was exactly like this. The kids had to count all the sets. They had to tell me which set was the most. They had to tell me which set was the fewest or the least. And then they got to tell me which 2 sets were equal or the same, okay? Here we are gonna circle. I'll just do 1, and then you guys can do the rest. 1, 2, I got 2 sheep. And I got 1, 2, 3 turtles. And it says how many objects in each set, compare, circle the number that's greater. So on this whole page, we're doing the number that's more or greater. So I'm gonna write the word greater up here. You don't have to, but that way you guys will remember. Now, the symbol, I haven't taught the kids yet, but I'm gonna make a symbol like this. Greater than. Okay, then on this page, I'm gonna count the horse right here, 1, and the ducks right here, 2. Okay, and then this whole page is compare the numbers, circle the number that is less. So we're gonna circle the 1. So I'm gonna write L-E-S-S, less, and I will teach them those symbols, but right now that's kind of for the parents. So this page was greater, this page is less. I don't wanna do that whole thing because it's just so easy. And the directions are at the bottom. And then on the other side, it says Tony has stuffed toy frogs. His friend has stuffed toy turtles. Count them, write the numbers, and then tell your friend what you know about them. So just, you can tell a grown-up. You can tell whoever's working with you at home. What do you know about these numbers? There's 3 frogs and there's 3 turtles. What can you tell me about them? They're equal. I hope you use the word equal, or you can use they're exactly the same, right? And they're not arranged the same. This is 1 on the top and 2 on the bottom. And this is 1, 2, 3, but it's the same number, right? And then down at the bottom it says, draw to show what you know about counting to compare 2 sets of objects. Write how many in each set. So you get to make up your own. Okay, so since it's almost Halloween, how about you don't want the numbers to be too big. I'm going to make 3 pumpkins. 1, 2, 3. And then maybe I'll make 4 witches' hats. 1, 2, 3, 4. My witches' hats are just triangles with a brim. Okay, and it just says, tell somebody what you know. Well, I drew 1 more witches' hats than I did pumpkins. or you could make jack-o'-lanterns, or you could make spiders. Okay, but don't have your numbers go up any higher than 5 when you do that. So those are really easy. And then, you know what? The rest of the packet, I think we're just going to throw away. You are welcome to do any of these pages that I didn't do for extra practice. This says Chapter 2 Review Test. I told you that last time that we don't really use those tests because our testing is all on the computer. If you want to do it for a review, you're welcome to do that. I think we've had quite a bit of practice on comparing numbers though, and then we're going to keep going on numbers to 10. Then there's another chapter that we compare numbers then to 10 too. Okay, so the pages today are page 77 all the way through, oops, let's see, I think I got those turned around. 77 through 80, and I will post that on the assignment page. Okay, that shouldn't take too long today.